So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن استنى بسنته إلى يوم الدين. Assalamu alaikum again everyone. We start by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we send our salam and salawat on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We ask Allah and we pray to Allah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this effort that you and me and all of our parents are putting, the time that we are giving to learn the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah accepts it as a very, very good deed. Okay? And Allah keep it for us for the day of judgment. You know, when the judgment will happen, inshallah, Allah remember and Allah show these things that we have done, you know, and Allah put us into the right scale, into the good scale of the good deeds, and inshallah Allah forgive all of us and, you know, make us enter into the Jannatul Firdaus, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so we're gonna do review again, but before we do review, okay, just gonna remember everything that, you know, we have learned so far. You know, we have learned a lot of materials, okay, so that should be able to do the translation of, you know, some of the ayahs in the surahs. Everybody did the homework?
Excuse me.
Yes.
When are we going to start exam training?
We need to learn about this one. No, I told you that any surah, like this surah, you use in this surah too.
Oh, okay. I thought that.
Okay, listen, we're gonna do around 10-15 examples today, okay? So when you do the examples, you know, that's from the surah, so you can learn about this ones too.
Right. Are we doing something new or are we continuing what we did last class?
Last class. Now listen, so we learned about words in Arabic, okay? So there are the three kinds of words. Everybody should memorize them and remember them, their definition, their examples and everything, okay? Always remember that these are the foundation of our learning, okay? So you don't forget these ones, okay? Because every time you're gonna need this. Abdullah, do not make any noise, please. Okay? And then we have the status, number, gender, and type, and we're still needing all these things as we go through to understand the Quran. As we go through, we all need these things, okay? Next thing. Next thing we're gonna learn about 5 types of fragments. We're gonna learn about 5. How many types we learned so far? Ishan? No, 2. You missed. Okay. 2 types we learned. Okay. So what are the 2 types we learned? Yes. Yeah, idafa and harf of jar. We learned about idafa and harf of jar. We have 3 more to learn. Okay. But after the exam, we'll learn another 3 more. So this exam will include all that we learned before, the ism, you know, the status, rafa, nasab, and jar, you know, all the type, you know, and the words. I will write it down what we need to study. And also we're going to talk about these 2 fragments that we learned. Both these fragments have some similarities, the idafa and the harf of jar. What is the similarities? The 2 words comes together, okay, and the first one has a relationship of, and it makes the word next to it a jar. Okay, even in jar majroor, the harf of jar, the next word become a jar. Okay, how do you know the word is a jar? We already learned about it. It's most of the time it's finished with an e sound. Okay, but depending on the word, depending on their flexibility, it may not change. Right? Like, you know, we say there are a lot of words that is partly flexible. Okay, there are a lot of words. You know, sister, if you need chairs, you will have it. So if you need, you know, there's a lot of words that they're partly flexible, okay? So they don't change, but they're still jar, okay? Also, our first chart, remember the Muslim chart? The male and the female version, Muslimatun, Muslimatin. Over there we learned, okay, the Muslimina and Muslimina both are nasab and jar. But now you can identify. If you see the Muslimina word and you look at the word before it, if it is like a mudaf ilayh, definitely it's a jar. If it is one of the harf of jar, then also it is a jar. Okay. Now we can distinguish. Okay. Before when we learn that chart, remember in the first class of the second week, we said, oh, nasab and jar is same. Nasab, Muslimina also nasab and jar, and Muslimina also nasab and jar. But now these 2 type of fragments, if we can distinguish, and these are the things that making this fragment, then we are 100% sure this is a jar. This is a jar. Okay. So the next thing we talked about the rules of the idafa. I'm just going to quickly go. I think everybody knows about it. Yes, Abdullah.
Like on the last page,
Yes.
it said a fragment can be more.
Yes, more than a word but less than a sentence. Right?
What is it? What do you mean?
It's not a full sentence, it is less than a sentence, okay? So if I say like house of Allah, it's not a full sentence. House of Allah what? The house of Allah is in Kaaba or something like this, okay? So it's not a full sentence, like part of the sentence. If I say upon you, okay? Or from me, it's not a full sentence, it's a fragment, a part of the sentence, okay? That's why we call them fragments. So mudaf mudafila is very simple. We remember the first one has to be light and it cannot take alif lam, and the second one is jar, okay? We're going to very quickly go through all this. This is the harf of jar, the second thing we learned. We know what is harf, and remember, do not mix up, okay? This harf of jar, the 11 that we learned, this is only 11 we are learning now. There are other harf. The third segment, the third fragment that we're going to learn in November, so after the exam on 30th of October, that will be some other harf, maybe around 6 harf we're going to learn. They are called harf of nasr. This harf makes the word jar. Those harf will make the word nasr. So 11 now we're learning, we're going to learn 6 more. And there are some other harf. As we go to the advanced level, we're going to learn about those ones. Okay? Yes. No, not harf of rafa, but harf of jar and harf of nasr. And there are some other harf also. They also make different things. Okay? We'll talk about it later. But your job is to memorize this harf. And once we go to the next type of harf, you have to understand, okay, this harf is from my harf of jar. It is not a harf of nasr. And then when you learn harf of nasr, you know this is from harf of nasr. So you have to memorize the word and also their meaning. If you don't know the meaning, then you won't be able to translate it. Okay? So harf of jar, and these are the some things, and we know harf doesn't mean, and harf doesn't have, if I ask in an exam, okay, what is the status of the word mean? Mean means from. What is it rafa, nasab or jar? What's going to be your answer? Yes? No. The word mean means from, okay? Or ala means upon. What is the status of that? Yes?
It's not.
Yes, it doesn't have any status. It's a harf. Harf has no status, no gender, no type. Harf is just a word. It has some meaning and it makes the next word either a jar, if it is harf of jar, if it is a harf of nasr, its job is to make the word nasr. Clear? So don't confuse with ism. Ism has 4 properties. Ism has 4 properties, okay? And what are ism? Anything you see around you is ism other than actions, like table, chair, yes, even me I'm ism, okay?
What about?
Silence, okay. Now, so don't mix harf with ism, okay? Although harf has a meaning, okay, and harf has a job to do, but it doesn't have number. It's not like a male or female, or it's like a singular. We're not like this, okay? Only ism has those properties, okay? The next thing we talked about, these are the 11 ones. We know their meaning now. I hope everybody knows their meaning, okay? Okay, so who can tell me the meaning of the first one? You start from this way, we'll go this way. Okay, what is the meaning of ba? With, yeah. So ba or b, it always comes as b. It never comes as ba actually. So it's b. B means with, or sometimes it means in. Like we say, in the name of Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, right? We say, with the name of Allah also we can say. Okay, that's not a problem.
If it comes in the exam.
Yeah. If it comes in the exam, if you write in or if you write with, you will get marks both ways. Okay? It's no problem. But why this is changed? You can ask, okay, so how do I know? You don't need to know because, as I said before, we are not going to write an essay in Arabic or something. Our job is to understand the Quran. And in different surahs, in different ayah, sometimes it's in and sometimes with. And it depends on the translation, okay? The Arabic is the same, the B, okay? Billahi or, Bismi, okay? So it doesn't matter, but some translators translate with in. Sometimes it is better to translate with a with, or sometimes it's better to translate with in. But as long as you know the meaning and you know that B will make the next word what? What is the next word to be made?
Jar.
Jar, yes, because it's a harf of jar. Okay. So what is ta? Amara, what is ta means? No, not looking at that.
I swore
I swear. And what is the unique quality of ta? It's only used for the word Allah. Tallahi. Okay, it's only used for the word Allah. Okay. Ka means, same, or like, you are like me, okay? Okay, this book is like this book, okay? So when you compare like, okay? La, who can say about la? Maria, say about the la, what does la mean? Four, okay, okay. Now la, as we said, there's different kinds of la. Okay, some of them you already know. If you see a la, this is general rule, not like a hard puzzle. If you see a la, and after the word la, there is another half, okay, like la fi, okay, or la min, okay, something like a la, and then another half, not a normal ism. Then this la is not our la. This means to put emphasis. Like in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, wal asr, innal insana la fi khusrin. This la means for sure inside, meaning something you force some meaning. You're telling definitely, okay, that's la means, okay? So sometimes that, but you don't have to worry about it now. This la means for, and this la comes in two ways. Either it's la when it's attached with a pronoun, or sometimes it becomes li. La or li. Girls, understand? Either la or li, both meaning for. Both meaning for. But if you see la and li, but the next word is another half, one of these half, then that is not for. That is the la Allah used in Arabic language to make something more stronger, more emphatic. Okay?
Which part may describe either in the test?
Yeah, la, yeah. But if it is la, yeah, you can write either for. So la and li both means for. La and li both means for. Li used with a non-pronoun, and la used for pronoun. So lahu, okay, laka, these are for you, for him, okay, okay. And if I say lil muttaqina, for the muttaqin, okay, lil kafirina, for the disbeliever. So okay, one time is li, one time is la. So do not get confused. Wa is also very simple. Wa means wallahi means I swear, but wa is also means and, a and the and, okay. And you will see when it's and, the next word is not ja. Okay, you will understand when it is and, when it is I swear by, because there's only few surah in the Quran. Allah say wal asri, okay, was shamsi. So there are only few of them, okay, maybe 10, 15, 20 of them. So it's very easy to understand, okay. Most of the time in the Quran, Allah use wa to join things, like we say in English and, like me and the brother is going to somewhere, something like this, okay. Next one is min. Min means, Zara, what does min means? From. Very good. Now min, sometimes, as I say, minallahi. Minallahi. So mina, it's not always sukun at the end, okay? Depending how it is joining to the other, okay? Something. Like, there's another example to do, I'm going to talk about it later. So min is very simple, but sometimes it could be minallahi, like min with the fatha. It comes with the fatha, let's see. Yeah. See here it says sometimes when you're connecting min to something else, the noon takes a fatha. It might be mina. Like minallahi or minal baiti. Okay? Sometimes it has a mina. Instead of min, it's mina. Okay, but doesn't matter, it means for. Because Arabic there's one thing called reading rule, like you learn how to read Quran properly, right? There's like tajweed rules, idgham, gunna, how you add makhraj. Every letter has a different, so that's a different rule, okay? But we are learning not the rules, we are learning the words of the Quran, the language of the Quran, the sentence of the Quran, okay? So this is mean. Same thing, fi also means, who can say that's the meaning of fi? Yes, Yusuf? In. Fi means in, sometimes it means among. Sometimes it means among, okay? And if you see among and fi, in is all similar, okay? If I say there is one table in between you, okay, in between you. I say there's one table among all of us. Okay, so it's similar kind of meaning. Most of the time it means in. Sometimes it means among. Next one is an. An means about. An means about. Okay, about. Okay. So this an Allah used in many places, but there's a very common use of the an in the Quran. Like Allah said, an sabilillahi. Okay, an about the path of Allah. Sabilillah. So we sometimes when you do chat, we say, oh brother, please donate for fi sabilillah, for the sake of Allah. Okay. So the an word used a lot of time before the sabilillah, but an means about, and sometimes it takes the kasra. It means ani. Okay. It means ani. Let's look there. So the mean sometimes takes fatha, and an sometimes takes the kasra. Ala sometimes become alay. Okay, like we say assalamu alaykum. okay, alayhi, okay, and sometimes ala is just ala. Both of them meaning upon or on. Upon or on, okay. Hatta means until. Hatta means until, like in the Suratul Qadr we have hatta matla'il fajr, right? So with the example, and the ila is just like ala, sometimes it's ilay. Okay? Okay, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. When someone dies, okay, or when you lose something, you say inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi. Okay? Ilay. So ila becomes ilay. Sometimes it's the ila just like this, or sometimes it's ilayhi. Okay? So these are the 11 harfs we learned. Now we're going to do some of the examples, and you're gonna tell me that what are the meaning of this thing. Now, when you're going to do the examples, I think I have 15 examples, or maybe 20. There will be some words, that new word, vocabulary word, like normal new word. So write it down, okay? Because I'm going to ask this in the exam, okay? So write it down. When I say write this word down, you write it down. Not this one, okay? This is what? This is what? The what? Yes, the pronoun chart. Listen, this is, as I said 100 times, right? Pronoun is super important. Pronoun chart, okay? And I was looking at some exam papers for the school, because we take the similar type of classes in the school, right? On Sunday school. A lot of you wrote that the status of a pronoun is like the type is common. No. Pronoun, two things about pronoun is always same. They are always the type is always, it is proper. Okay, they are not common, they are proper. Also their status, the original pronoun is always rafa. Like who are the original one, the independent one. And the attached one could be nasab or jar depending on what they are attached to. Do you understand? The attached pronoun is super important because they will be attaching with your harf. Sometimes attached with harf of jar. When you're going to learn about harf of nasab, they will be attached with harf of nasab. So you need to know when it is nasab, when it is jar. Okay? Like for the word here. Here means she. Ha means her. Now ha, the same word ha, it could be nasab, it could be jar, depending where it is attaching to. If I say minha from her. Okay? So I'm getting the information from her. But if I say a half of nasab, like innaha, if inna is half of nasab, we're going to learn it later on, that becomes a nasab. Okay, so ha could be could be jar or could be nasab. Another thing, remember, in Arabic we say there's nothing called it, it, right? So who and ha sometimes used as an it. Okay, when you're talking about non-animate object like a book, and depending on the word, is the word a feminine word? Is the word a masculine one? We talked about masculine and feminine before. Most of the words are what? Masculine. But there are some words, there are some reasons to be a feminine, and then we also learned about the feminine because the Arab says so. We learned about 30 words or something, like those words you have to learn also for the exam. Okay? Okay. So let's start our examples because I think we have 20 minutes before our prayer. Hopefully we should be able to finish it, 20 examples. This one we forgot about this one. This is special mudaf. All these things you have to learn also because these are new vocabulary. See, every word has a word, okay? Ladun, ayyu, ba'du, these are not harf. These are special mudaf. They make the next word jar. So it's kind of similar thing you can say because even the harf of jar makes the next word jar. And in exam, I'm not going to ask whether it's a harf of jar or it's a mudaf, okay? You should know it because harf of jar we only have 11 one. But this mudaf, special mudaf, when they're attached with another ism, it makes the word mudaf ilayh. Okay? But it doesn't have the meaning of the translation of of. It's usually mudaf ilayh has that of in between. Like if I say, Baitullah, house of Allah. But if I say, qabla baita, before his house or something like this, it doesn't have the word of. Is no, fi is not in between. Fi means in.
Yeah, fi means in between. Between is baina.
Yeah, but in and between is not the same thing.
In between.
In between, yeah. So it could be different thing. Okay. In is fee is in. Between is baina. Okay. And between is always among two things. Among is for a lot of things. Okay. Among used for in English for a lot of things. Okay. Between is only between two things. Okay. Okay. So you all have this chart. Okay, and you all have to memorize this for the exam with the meaning. And these are the half of jar. We just passed this ones. Yes. Anybody has a question? No. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So let's do our examples now. Let's see. Okay. Okay, listen. Who can translate this one? Let's try from the back. Umayma. What does it say?
I can't really see that.
Fihi hudan lil muttaqina. Silence. Everybody silent. Listen. Everybody knows the meaning of muttaqi? Fire. So write down if you don't know. Write down the word muttaqi. You can write it in English, muttaqi, M-U-T-T. You don't have to write it in Arabic. Just as long as you know the word, okay? Write muttaqi means it. And this is the same word like Muslimin. Muttaqun, muttaquna, muttaqina, muttaqina, okay? Muttaqani, muttaqaini, muttaqaini. Muttaqi means pious, righteous, whatever. The God-fearing person. Okay? Okay. Write the meaning. Now, what is Umayma? What is fihi means? Huh? In? Yeah, but I have a he here. It's not only fi. Fi means in or among, but there's a he. So what's going to be translation? He means what? Dr. Try.
It means he, right?
It means he, but suppose it's not a he, it's the object you're talking about. It's a it. It's it. So what's going in it? In it. He means it. Okay, in it. What is hudan means? Anybody know huda? Anybody knows huda? No, nobody knows huda. What is hudan means? Mubarak. Huda means guidance. Everybody knows this. Guidance. It's ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Okay. So huda means guidance. Okay. Write it down. Abdullah. Huda means guidance. So that if he means in it, and hudan means guidance. Translate the whole thing up to the fi and hudan. So what is how do you say in? In, not it's, no. In it. Sorry, I have to bring a marker so I can write it down. Give me 1 second, sorry. Try to translate the whole thing. Okay, now Shin and Arisha, late. Okay, try to come early. Okay. So we are translating this one. Okay. We just did a review. Okay. Forever. Okay. Listen, shh, everyone. So fihi means in it, guidance. Okay. What is lil muttaqina, Amaya? Yeah? There's a li before muttaqin. Also, is everybody silent. Lil muttaqina is li al muttaqina, and together you say lil muttaqina. So what is lil muttaqina means?
Muttaqina means pious.
Yes, and li means for. So
For pious.
in it guidance, then
For pious.
for pious. Exactly.
Oh, pious. What did it say for pious?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Ishan, you are right. You have to put the D also because there's an al there. So, listen how I translate it. It's very simple. We know that meaning of fi. Only tricky part was he, because it means him. But as I said, you always try to translate, because if you put him, it doesn't make sense. In him, it doesn't make sense. So you just have to sometimes use your sense, but it should be in, yeah, common sense, yes. So in it, guidance. Now one thing also, what is the status of Hudan here? Is it a Rafa Nasab or Jar? Mubarak. Look at the word Hudan in the middle. Come on. Easy. How is finishing? Is it in, an, or un? An is what? Nasab. Yes, it's Nasab. Yeah. Why is Nasab? What is the meaning of Nasab? I said, what is the meaning of Nasab? Rafa means dual. Nasab means detail. So we are asking, if you are in it what? In it for pious, what? You are asking something. Guidance. So that's why it is Nasab. Okay? So in it, guidance for Mustaqim. Everybody understand? In it, guidance for. Anybody else has any question? Munia, Zara, anybody? Fahim, you clear on this? Why did I say for the pious? Can you tell me why did I say for?
For is because lil.
Because li, and lil means li plus al is lil, that is da, and muttaqina. Now listen everybody, look at this. Aisha, you tell me, what is the status of muttaqina, the word muttaqina? Is it Rafa Nasab or Jar here? Shh, nobody said. No. Yes. No, why Nasab?
It's Nasab and Jar.
No. It's always Jar, because li is a half of Jar, right? So that's what we say, that's what we learn. Li is a half of Jar. The next word comes after this, it makes it a Jar. Clear? No, but da and this one is together. Doesn't matter. This two is together. Da pious is together. So lil muttaqina is one word and it makes it Jar. So here the ina, look at the word muttaqina, the ina sound is not nasab, it's a Jar. The same muttaqina word can be used as a nasab. We're going to learn it later on, after the exam, inshallah. When you talk about harf of nasab, okay? Everybody clear on this one?
Yes.
See, from only three words from here, we learned so many things that we didn't know before. So we didn't know the meaning of fi. We now know that. Okay, another thing I forgot to ask. Assalamu alaikum. You want to sit down? You can sit down if you want. Okay. Another thing I forgot to ask. Fihi. Look at the word, first word, fihi. Yusuf, Arifan, one of you tell me. Is it a fragment, fihi? Because there's two things here, fi and he.
Yes, it's fragment.
Yes, what fragment?
After Jar.
Yes, half of jar. So there's two half of jar in these three words. One is fihi, one is lil muttaqin. Two half of jar, okay? And one in the middle, there's another word, hudan. Okay, now who can tell me what is the, Radia, you tell me. Hudan is nasab here, as Mubarak said, with our help. Hudan is nasab. What is the Rafa version of hudan?
Isn't Hudan inflexible?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Good answer. It's not flexible. So Rafa is also huda, nasab is also huda, and jar is also huda. But here it is nasab because it's the details. We are asking what is in it for muttaqin, the guidance. Everybody understand? Okay. Next one. We have to keep an eye on that. Okay. This is the easy one. Ishan, you try this one. What does it say? No, that's ba. Read. Bill. Munim, no, I'm asking you when the time comes. Boy, silence here. Read it. Please. No, it's not fa, it's a ga. Bil Ghaibi. Okay. The word is Bil Ghaibi. Okay? So that starts with what? It starts with B. Is B one of our half of jar?
Yes.
Okay. What does it mean? With or in. And what is Ghaib means? What is Ghaib means? It's even an Urdu word and Bangla word.
Disappear.
Yeah?
Disappear.
No, it's unseen. Yeah, disappear. Yeah, unseen. Something that we cannot
Oh,
see. So in unseen, or you can say in the unseen because it's bil ghaibi. Remember, always remember here. Now, there is a al in between. Bil There's al. So it's like B.
With the
So B al ghai B. Okay. Okay. But when you read it together, it's a bil ghai. Silence. Yes. Yes. We can say now. We can say with the unseen, but that doesn't make a good sense. If we say in unseen, okay. So we don't know. Like we say, Allah knows about everything about the unseen. Everything. The angels are in the unseen. We cannot see them. The jinn are in the unseen. We cannot see them, right? So they are all in bil ghaibi. Okay. Here, this word actually means we believe in the unseen. Okay. Okay. We believe in the unseen, like that. We don't see. We didn't see Jannah and Jahannam. We didn't see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We didn't see the angels. We didn't see the jinn. We didn't see the day of judgment yet. Okay. Everything is in the unseen. So it's a bil ghaibi. In the unseen. In the unseen. So everybody, if you don't know the meaning of ghaib, write it down. Because these words that we're doing today, they will be in the exam as a vocabulary also. Don't say, oh, I didn't know this word, you didn't tell me. No. They're all here. Okay? So write it down. Ghaib means unseen. Okay, listen, we have only 5 minutes, so we're going to do maybe 2 more examples, then we'll come back and do the rest. Because these are very important. We're breaking them down, so we're practicing everything and we're translating at the same time. Next one.
what does that say?
Okay, that's a little difficult one. You try this one. Read this one, if one, Aryan. Mimma razaqnahum. Okay, let's talk about mimma first. Mimma actually is like this. There's 2 words here. Min, okay, and ma. Ma means, ma has a lot of meanings. Listen. No, not mom. Mom in Arabic is ummu. Okay, not ma. Here. Okay, listen. Ma here means whatever. Whatever. But ma also means water also. But here it's not water, it means whatever. So, mim, listen. So here it means whatever. Yeah. So mim and ma, when you add together, it becomes mimma. The noons goes away. The noons goes away because this is a reading rule. Yes, a silent. This is not a grammar rule. This is a reading rule. Okay. So that's why they already joined. So what is the meaning of mimma then? If ma means whatever.
With whatever. From whatever.
From whatever. Everybody clear on that?
Yeah.
Munia, are you clear on that? Okay. So Aryan said mimma razaqnahum. Anybody know what is razaq means? Rizq means?
Yeah. Isn't it? Provision?
Provision. Yes, rizq means provision. Meaning whatever Allah gives thee. Listen, everybody. Everything that comes from Allah is our rizq. Okay? Our tongue, our eyes, our body, our food, our air, our everything, our children, our family, everything is a rizq from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our money, our work, okay? Everything is rizq from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Now, Munia, you tell me.
Whatever provisions.
So mimma we translated so far from whatever. Razaqnahum. What does that mean? Razaq means rizq. What is this fragment here? What is this fragment? Is it we learned about 2 types of fragment, right? Is it the half of jar? No. Then what is the other left? Mudaf. What is the mudaf? Which word is the mudaf? Listen. This is, I said, this is a bit tricky one. Listen. Here, razaqnahum, okay? Here, this word means, razaqna, this na means our. So Allah is saying, from whatever provision, our provision for them, or whom like that I have given to them. Okay? So razaqnahum means whatever I have given them as a provision. It's a mudaf ilayh, razaqna, okay? So if you don't know the meaning of rizq, just write it in English like this. Rizq means, yeah, RZK or like this. It means provision, okay? Provision. Okay. Okay, let's do one more example and then we're gonna go for prayer. Okay, that's the easy one. Let's see who can tell you. Fahim, you wanna try this one? Ilaika.
Ilay means two. Sorry.
Fahim?
Sorry.
Ilaika, yes?
So ilay means two. Yeah.
2 or towards, to or towards, and ta.
From let's say it's a half of jar.
Oh no. But good that you said that. Yes, Ikhwan. To you, yeah.
Because in half.
That ka, you say,
That's
it always comes, yeah, this is attached pronoun. That ka comes in the beginning, it never gets attached. Silence. That ka never get attached. That ka comes in the beginning of the word, the half of Java. This ka means from anta, ilaika. And ilaika is a, what is this ka? What is this you? Is it feminine you or masculine you? Allah is talking about a man or a female? Huh? Quick. It's a man, yeah, ilaika. Who is this man? Allah is saying that I have sent something to you. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If I want to say to you, what should I say? A female? Ilaiki. Good. Ilaiki. If I want to say to you or towards you, I'm going towards you. Okay, I'm coming towards you. Ilaiki. Okay, now it's time for prayer. So sisters, you pray here at the back. You can pull the curtains. There's a lot of room. Boys, everything leave here. Very nicely go to the prayer hall. Okay, we're gonna come back just after the prayer. We keep it here. Okay, we have lot more works to do. Okay,
Till what time?
we pray, finish, and come here. Okay?